I'm trying. Give me a second, man. No.
Low on energy.
Stop. There's one more. Where are you? Yay, we did it! You're most welcome. Get out. Get out! We got everything. Oh, okay. Yes, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Well, go on then. Get out of here before they attack again. You guys just running around like this. What are they doing? They should start walking, really. Okay, whatever. At least we could do it. I didn't think we could. Nice job. Thank you. I was a bit worried there. After you guys showed me the 3 shield thing, I've started focusing on that now. And you're right. It definitely does help. She's very chill today. Very Zara. Yeah? Andy! Hi, Ghosty baby. Hi. Oh, ossuary is a boneyard. Thank you for educating me. I didn't know. See? From the Latin awesome for bone. Ah. Zara, what works best for your migraines? One known as Gream. You'd be really interested to know that we discussed this last time, but I've started taking creatine just as like a teaspoon, and I just dissolve it in like orange juice. In water it's fine, but it doesn't really dissolve properly. And I slush it around and I just chug it back. It does help with my migraines. There's been okay, apparently there's we discussed this recently, so I was corrected, so I don't want to say something that's wrong. If you do Google it, there's not much about how creatine helps migraines, but I did watch this Dr. Huberman. So the result of the study indicated an improvement in TMI-related symptoms such as headache, dizziness, and fatigue in the creatine group. Although there was a variety of study parameters, the researchers specifically noted the benefits of creatine supplementation for headaches. So there's this guy called Dr. Huberman. He's got a podcast. Sophirian, one of our regular chatters in here, actually he's our mod on in Discord. He was also recommending this to me, and I'm like, what are the odds? So he sent me the link, and I'm like, what are the odds? Because I've already watched that, and I've started taking creatine, and I have to say, I've noticed little to no migraines anymore, and it's supposed to be for headaches. So I get intense migraines. I was very close to considering getting Botox, but you know, I'm not 35, and the doctor says, like, of course, like, even if you're in your 20s or early 30s, like, it's fine. Like, you can go for chronic, it's called Botox for chronic migraines. I don't know why I'm doing this, but the sound of getting Botox kind of terrifies me. But you know what? I was quite desperate. I've been quite desperate to fix this problem. Anyways, I'm taking creatine now, and it's definitely reduced. 35 feeling attacked? No, Ara, when you're 35, apparently that is the best time to do it. If you know, if it's for cosmetic reasons, that's the best time to do it. Start doing it. Start doing it. I've got friends that are doing it, and they look amazing, and they're like in their 40s now, and I'm just like, they're like, yep, when you turn 35, go for Botox, just start. It's not even, you know, like, it's not crazy expensive like it used to be. I'm about to lose my 35 status, says Loki. It's good. It's a good preventative measure, but I do know this one girl. When I knew her, so she was one of my old colleagues when I used to work, yeah, in an office. And she, at the time, was only, I think she was 23 or 24. And she confessed to me, it wasn't even a confession, but she told me that she had been doing Botox since she was 21. 21. And honestly, I was a bit shocked, and I'm like, wow. I mean, look, not to judge or anything. I said, look, if it makes you happy, then who cares, right? And yeah, for sure, it makes her happy. She said that she used to have these lines, these frown lines on her forehead, like I don't know how to do it. But she would have these frown lines, and they, it really bugged her. And, I don't want to do it because I don't want to make it happen for me. And anyway, I didn't really believe her. I was like, whatever. I'm sure you didn't have those frown lines. You're just saying you did. Totally judging. No, but I said to her, yeah, look, I don't care. Like, do whatever makes you happy is my slogan. No. Anyways, and so yeah, she's been doing it for. So I do imagine though, what would happen when she's, you know, I don't know. Say she's been doing it since she was 21. So what's gonna happen 10 years later? What is she gonna look like at 31? What is she gonna look like? So that's why, like, the doctors say, if you want to go for any real type of like cosmetic surgery, they say they do recommend that you wait till you're 35, because that's when things are I think you're like forever. I don't know. What is it? I can't remember now. I can't remember now. And this was a two people had actually told me this, doctors. One was a dermatologist, and the other one was a plastic surgeon, and they both said, not at the same time, because I, you know, different conversations, different time, but they both said wait till 35 before you do anything, before you change anything about you. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I feel like maybe like, for example, if not that I'm going to do a nose, I don't want to get a nose job or anything like that, but I do know friends that have done it. So if, for example, I wanted to do a nose job, apparently your nose doesn't stop growing. When does it stop growing? It makes me mad thinking about it. Your nose looks great. I do have my dad's nose. My mom's got a really nice small buttony nose, and my sister inherited her nose. And I don't want to say the word, unfortunately. But yeah, I've got my dad's nose. It's a big nose. It's bigger than my sister's nose, and whatever. I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it, because I do worry, like, you know how I sing? What would happen if I did get a nose job? Would it change my voice somehow? I don't know. It's not big. No, it's not. It's a good nose. It's fine. Not that you asked. No. But legit, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get a nose job. But what would happen if you did change your, like, you know, if you did fix it? There is something that I need to. Nose is not big. Whose nose? No. So wait. I did see a doctor. I saw a migraine specialist, okay? And he then referred me. He's like, so first of all, we need to rule out what exactly is going on with you. So we need to rule out all of the things that it couldn't be. For example, it could be stress, it could be cluster headaches, it could be your sinuses. So he said, and he named a whole bunch of stuff, and he's like, okay, so let's rule it out. Let's go down the list slowly. Obviously, with stress, we could talk about what's going on in your life, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Now let's move on to the next one. He's like, okay, so ENT. He referred me to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, who put this little tiny camera up my nose to check my sinuses and shit, and took pictures and all this crap, and was like, oh, you've got a deviated septum. You have a deviated septum. And he showed me pictures of my nose, and oh my god, it's not pretty up there. Anyway, and I could see, yeah, like my nose for sure. I've always had trouble breathing. Diablo IV nose DLC edition. I've always had trouble breathing on this side for some reason. If I roll over to my right when I'm sleeping, the nose just, this nostril just closes up. It's just blocked. It's automatic. There's nothing I can do about it. It's really weird. So I normally sleep on my left side. And it's fine. I don't snore or anything like that, folks, I promise. You don't believe me, do you? Do you have Botox? No. So, not yet, anyways. You've not been listening. And yeah, and so you too? Strictly 9? Yeah. Oh, Broken Vegetable, I'm ready. Story time Z. Yeah, and so I said to this doctor, I'd think about it, because he's like, don't worry, it's not a nose job or anything. We're not going to fix the outside of your nose is not going to be changed or altered in any way, but we do need to fix the inside of your nose. We're just going to open up the airways. And he goes, unfortunately, you're only getting 40% of I think it was 20%. Actually, it's quite low. He's like, so when you're breathing in, you're only getting 20% of what you're breathing in. Like you're only breathing 20% when, you know, you should be breathing in 100%, right? So he goes, and he said this one needed to be fixed as well, but not too much. And so I think I spoke to someone in chat. I think it was Tiffany. And she said that she had, her deviated septum fixed. They said that it was quite bloody, the procedure, because I'm so scared. I'm so scared of getting procedures done. I don't know. I need to talk to people about it first before I actually go and do it. I have done my eyes. I've gotten LASIK before. So it was the scariest thing of my life. It's because you have some age expression lines, so you don't look plastic, says Dan Bobbidal. Yeah. Nature Player, welcome in. Or Nature Play, sorry. Your ears and nose never stop growing. Your ears as well? God damn it. Wait, Pinocchio. Mantis. Oh my, Hipsy, New Zealand. Welcome in, Hipsy, New Zealand. I love New Zealand. You know this though. Sometimes they will break your nose to fix stuff like that. Oof. No. I'm too scared for that. I don't want to get my nose broken. He said he would basically melt the cartilage. So he said he was going to burn my nose. The procedure only took, he said it would take like 20 to 30. I think it would take less than 20 minutes actually, now I'm thinking about it. I was scared listening to him tell me the procedure and like what it entails and stuff. I'm like, yeah, Doc, I'm going to go. I'm going to end the convo now and I'm going to go away and think about it. And I never called him back. And this was like a year ago. But I think I'm just too chicken. There's nobody here. Aw, Hipsy, thank you very much for following us. I love New Zealand. I've got family in New Zealand. I spent a few years living in New Zealand with my family, of course. And anyways, I always talk about one day settling down in New Zealand because I adore that place. There's nothing like that place, in my opinion. It's very nice. People are really lovely. Everyone's really sweet. Everyone accepts you. They don't care where you're from. Oh, I don't know why I did that one. Whoops. Yeah, anyways. I need to go work in a few, says MJ. Okay, MJ. Thanks for hanging out with us. You take care, okay? New Zealand is a close second to Japan for me for places to visit, says Vanna White. Oh, I'd love to go to Japan. I've never been to Japan. Oh, there's a big boss here, folks. Yeah. So for me, I really want to go to Machu Picchu. I really like the outdoors. What are you going to do in Japan? But I also really want to go to Japan. I want to go and go to the amusement parks. I want to dress up like in a kimono. And I want to take some really cool photo shoots like underneath a cherry blossom tree. Like, I have all these thoughts that I want to go and do. They're quite epic. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Also, welcome into where did you go? First time chatter. It was where did you go? I don't know. I don't know where you went. Anyways, welcome in. Gamer Lee, I'll fall asleep sitting on my head. Sitting up, my head goes down. I can't hear myself snore. A nose job is not expected to change your singing voice, but it's certainly something to think about. There are so many factors that contribute to the sound of your voice, from your sinuses to your nasal. That's true. Your cheeks, lungs, and your throat. This is probably why Ellie Goulding never did a nose job. Maybe because, you know, she's afraid that her voice is going to change. You know Ellie Goulding? She's got a very interesting... She's got a very interesting look, and I think I like that she is natural and she's not changed her nose. Zara may need endoscopic septum fixing procedure. Is that... what? That sounds painful. Man's like a mate's daughter's nose. She couldn't breathe properly. Like right now... It's okay. I have to get back to sleep, says Iconic. Okay, go have a good sleep. Broken vegetable, hang on, I'm getting there. I can only sleep on my belly, which is the worst because my neck is 80 degrees all night. What? Price, that's uncomfortable. Price, you should figure that out. Come to Namibia. We have sand. I lived in the desert for almost 10 years. I'm used to the sand. I love the sand. New Zealand is meant to be the place to be in a post-apocalyptic world. But still, I haven't been to America yet. I'd love to go. Okay, wait. Oh no. Wait. Sorry, give me a second. There's a boss here apparently. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Fine, it's all good. Take this. I'm gonna trap you. Really?
I need more time.
Good. I was just gonna say, what a pain. Alright. Alright, where were we? That was not a difficult boss at all. Is that something that happens with people that inhale? No, but I never did drugs. I never did drugs. Like I never snorted shit. If you were asking seriously, Dr. Philbo, never, ever, ever. Honestly, right hand on my heart. I never did that. And I mean, again, do whatever you want, but no, I never did it. So that's not true. Like I said, this is just how I am. Project Lotus, welcome in. Hipsin. Sorry, Hipsy, New Zealand. I want to know whereabouts is your favorite place in New Zealand? The kangaroos population in New Zealand are bigger than Australia and New Zealand combined. Oh, there you are, Vanna White. Welcome in, Vanna. No, never, blah, 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 never. Okay, wait, Broken Vegetable redeemed Storytime Z, and the question is, tell us about a time when you did something. Sorry. Tell us about a time when someone did something that annoyed you to the point it changed you. Wait, what? Or how you see people or yourself can either be positive or negative. So when someone did something that annoyed me and it changed me or my perspective on people, that's an interesting one. I have so many. I have so many. Best UK singer was Sadie. Did you cook like Cocaine Bear? How was that movie? Was it good? Was it worth it? Huh? I don't really have a favorite place. Oh, really? I love the Bay of Islands, which is north. I haven't really explored the South Island. I mean, I've been to Wellington. I've been to Christchurch. I never went to Dunedin. Where else? I love Coromandel. I like... where else? I like the Bay of Islands the most, which is north of the north. It's a lot hotter there too. Okay, so sorry. To answer your question, okay, to answer your question, Broken Vegetable. Okay, I think you guys have heard this story though. That's the thing. Did you hear the story about the girls in my high school? Anyway, so I was really good friends with these girls for 4 years. Okay, from like the beginning of high school. For 4 years, we were like best buds. Me and 4 other girls. Yeah, 4 other girls. Sorry. And we were really close. We had sleepovers. We'd hang out. We'd talk about, you know, like crushes, like stuff like that. Like we were very, very, very close. And then one day, I don't know what happened, but one day, oh my God. One day they just, they stopped talking to me and I wasn't sure why. So I remember asking them, man, we're good at this game, aren't we? Take it!
I need more time.
There you go. Anyways, and oh my goodness, never-ending story here. Yeah, they stopped talking to me. I wasn't sure what I had done wrong. They just kept ignoring me. You know, like lunchtime, they just ignore me, and I was starting to feel really sad. I waited a couple of days, and finally I just got really upset with them. I was just like, seriously, what is going on? Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, what have I done? Just tell me. And again, they'd just, you know, look away and they'd ignore me, or they'd kind of like grin and like snicker. One night, I get this message. This was back when, you know, MMS days, multimedia service, is that what it's called? MMS? Anyway, so the picture is loading. It's from an unknown number, and I'm like, my heart starts pounding, and the picture's loading. Suddenly I see like there's like this naked girl, okay, and she's got like massive boobs. Sorry. Yeah, and then it loads, and then the face kind of looks like me. It looks like me, and I'm just like, well, that's not me. Clearly there's a girl that looks like kind of looks like me, but it's not me. And I'm like, well, I don't know, like, this is clearly not me. Massive boobs. Anyway, turns out she's a porn star, and she had her own website and everything. And then they were then I like, my heart was pounding. I cried. I like woke my mom up. I'm like, and then they were just like, there was like a message as well that was just like, you're a slut or whatever it was, and you know, like, you should be ashamed and all this stuff. And I'm like, but what the hell? Like, so they're obviously, so the next day at school I confronted them. I'm like, did you send me this photo? And again, they're just like, we don't know, like, that's obviously, you know, we don't care for what you do outside of school and all this stuff. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, you know me. I'm like, look at me, that's clearly not me. And there was, you know, it was a long drama. But anyway, again, they're just like, oh, go away from us. We want to talk to you. And then that Wednesday, I remember it was a Wednesday, they, again, not talking to me. I was walking towards, so school was over. I was walking home, and, yeah, and then I was still in school. It's still in the compound. And they basically came up behind me and threw all my books to the ground. It went in the drain. My books got wet, and I was just like, seriously, what? And then they pinned me down and they started beating me up, calling me names, calling me a slut, a bitch, a whore, all this stuff, and beating me up. And I remember having like fat lip. I was like bloody. I had like a, you know, pretty much a black eye the next couple of days. They pulled hair out of my head, so I had like blood in my hair. It was brutal. And I remember just like crying so much, like, what have I done? What did I do to you guys? And I was so upset. And this teacher, she like jumps in front of me after a while, because the girls just like, all the other random girls just stand around and they're just surprised, and they're just standing there like, oh my god, like just saying oh my god over and over again. And I'm getting kicked and beaten up and stuff, and then this teacher like throws herself around me, and she's like, what the hell is wrong with you girls? And she's just like, you're all gonna get detention, you're gonna get more, you're gonna get suspended, da, 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 da. But one of the girls that was one of my close friends, she happened to be the principal's like niece. So she didn't even get in any trouble. And when my mom found out, because my dad picked me up that day, and dad was like, oh god, we shouldn't tell your mother this, because she's a proper mama bear. And he was like, we shouldn't tell your mom this, she's gonna go crazy. And I couldn't help it. When I saw my mom and I saw myself in the mirror, I was like, oh, like started crying. And my mom was like, we're going to the police station right now. So she took us to the police station. And unfortunately, I was only 15 at the time. So they couldn't put her in jail. They couldn't put anyone in jail. But my mom was like, we're gonna get lawyers, we're gonna open a case and all this stuff. Like, these girls are bullying. But yeah, Broken Vegetable, seriously, that changed my perspective on well, trusting people, particularly women. It's particularly girls at the time. I just didn't trust girls. I had a lot of guy friends after that, no girlfriends. Kilani, guys, we got a raid. Were they Randy? Says Campbell. Yes, they were Randy. I'll fight him. Says, no, it was many years ago. Kilani raid. Okay, hold that thought. We're just talking random. You don't trust girls too? No. It was because, anyway, it took me a long time to get over that. I was bullied by my best friends that I'd known for 4 years. And yeah, all this shit happened. And yeah, anyway, welcome in, folks. I just want to, like, let's just side note real quick. King BBC, don't you dare. But fast forward to my 21st, guys. I had my 21st birthday. And my dad's like all of my friends are basically guys. There's like 2 or 3 girls, that's it. And the rest are guys. And my dad's like, Zara, I think we need to have a conversation about your friends. Why are they all guys? Why are there no girls here? But I mean, I do have very trusted. It took me a long time to get over that trust. And of course, you know, you can't trust easily. You should not give, you should not be, you should not trust people that fast, especially if it's especially if it's a new friendship. But also, like I said, 4 years down the line, they just shifted, right? So you have to be very careful, very, very careful. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, anyway, I don't regret it. I think that stuff had to happen. That stuff had to happen for a reason, and it makes me who I am today. And I have a lot of girlfriends now, okay? Just FYI. Mean girls. Yeah, I mean, I guess at the time, yeah, those girls were pretty mean. Okay, but wait, folks, we're done. Broken Vegetable, thank you for redeeming Storytime Z. That was my story. There's always like a moral of the story, I guess. And it is just know yourself better. Listen to your voice. Your voice is stronger than anyone else's voice because it's you. You know yourself better, right? And if you don't know yourself better, take some time to get to know yourself better. And I wish someone had told me that, as confusing as it is, back then, because then I would have been more careful, I guess. Like if the girls stopped talking to me, I would have just gone fine, whatever, and just try to make new friends and just move on. But I guess I had kind of provoked them by like constantly going up to them going like, why are you guys not talking to me? This isn't fair. But yeah, real talk by Zara. Bullying is not okay. All right, Keelani. Wait a second. Keelani, thank you very much. Thank you very much for choosing to raid my channel, for bringing 75 people over here. I appreciate that. Folks, if you don't know who Keelani is, go and check her out. What were you playing last? It's telling me just chatting, but I know you're also a gamer. So I'm sorry, it's not giving me the full deets on what you were up to. Welcome into the Raiders. I'm that Eurasian chick. You can call me Zara, Z, Z, whatever, Zara. And I'm a variety streamer. I like to play different types of games, mostly RPG. This is a new one, obviously early access. Now we're playing beta. It's going to be finishing. It's going to be closed in the next couple of hours. Actually, no, it's got like 4 hours, I guess. Yeah. And anyway, I also sing on stream. At the moment, my voice is a little bit shot. I could still try. Could try a little bit later on. And I also do standing streams where I'm literally just standing. But it is because I do many, many hours. I like to stream almost every day if I can. Sorry, I like to stream every day if I can. But normally I stream 6 days a week. I am aiming for 7.5 hours as my minimum. Usually it's 6 hours, 6 days a week. But now I'm trying to aim for 7.5 hours, 7 days a week. So let's see how it goes. It's been fun. Every now and then I will take a day off, especially if I'm feeling like I've lost my voice. But anyways, welcome in, folks. If you guys have any questions for us, you're more than welcome to ask us. Anything to do with, the streaming, anything to do with the game. If you have any nerdy questions, we've got a lot of nerds in this channel. I love it. But yeah, welcome in again. What a light, fun stream till Broken Vegetable. Welcome in. Thank you very much for following, folks. We've got Cyan Blue. Cyan Blues gonna play. Izzy's, is it? Mira Hedda, Ayujin, Ewo, and Geezy. Is it Geezy or Jeezy? Welcome in, folks. Welcome. Thank you very much for following. If you want to check out my socials, you're more than welcome to. You can just check out the @that Eurasian chick, or I can check it in over here. We've got Insta, Twitter, we've got YouTube. I'm currently obviously streaming in 1080, but I've been telling everyone this because I've got a second YouTube channel now. So my second YouTube channel is basically these live streams, but they're being recorded in 1440p. So if you do want to check out these these streams, you can in 1440. And we just died for the first time today. Ew. Oh, it's because my weapon is crap. Oh, wait a second. And I've got no weapons. Do I have any weapons? Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to borrow this one. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I am going to use this one. Yeah. You died on